Here's my ADHD-friendly Sunday meal cook, and also one piece of advice that's actually going to upset a lot of people, but I think it's worth saying. One of my standard go-tos is making a few trays of roasted kale. I also lather on the oil because I'm eating keto. And another one of my standard Sunday cooks is to do 24 eggs, and I have those in the fridge for basically the whole week, all my breakfasts, even snacks, etc. Okay, here's the slightly controversial or upsetting thing, not this bit in particular, but so I mentioned the roasted kale. Now, I go so far as to buy pre-chopped kale. I prefer organic, but they don't have it at my local grocery store. Why do I do this? I do this because I am trying to lower the friction to doing this Sunday meal prep. Now, if you've got more discipline and willpower than I do, and you can regularly do these cooks with no big deal, and you're also on top of your other important goals, then you don't need to do these sort of time-saving shortcuts. But if you have ADHD and you're trying to eat healthy and you're also keeping up a bunch of other goals and you find that you can't juggle all the balls, this is one way to do it. And then here's the controversial bit. I just spent like 5 nasty minutes picking out these gross rotten bits from my original bag that had basically like gotten on its last legs. But I recommend not necessarily doing this. How do you know if you shouldn't do this? Like, you should just throw away something that's like on the edge, right? And I know my mom would be freaking out right now, and maybe you're freaking out right now. Here's the thing. If you don't reliably, say, make your roasted kale the next Sunday and the Sunday after, so you lose your reliability, part of the problem is like, I don't know, I don't even feel like making this right now. And now I've added 5 minutes of a really gross, difficult, like focus step. And like the kale is probably gonna taste a little bit funny. Like, I've made something that I already don't especially wanna do, but I know it's good for me. And I've made it like way harder. So I'm giving you permission to skip certain things, to throw out food that's on the edge, not because I want you to waste food, but because if you don't, you'll just go back to whatever less healthy eating habits you were doing.